YouTube, this is Andrea here, and we are on our mini album, 7 1/4 by 5 1/4, and we are on page 11 and 12. We are almost done. We'll have 13 and 14, and I'm counting the back cover and the front cover, which is why it seems like there's a lot of pages. Even though we only have 6 inserts here, which gives us 12 pages, then 13, and then 14. Alright, so 11 and 12 is where we're at. I have a flip done here. That's flip number 1. And it, believe it or not, I did not measure this out. So we're going to measure together. So this is 7 1/2 scored. Let me do this real quick. This is page 11. Flip number 1 is 7 1/2 by 5 1/4, I'm sure. Yep, 5 1/4. Alright. Then flip number 2. That one is shorter. I'll show you here. This is how much shorter it is here. And this flip is 6 1/4 by 5 1/4. And then it opens up to a belly band, which, let me get my little, or a little. So this opens up to a big belly band here. And the belly band is 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. Three and a quarter by 5 1/4. And then I used my Martha Stewart punch, this one here, to create these little lines, these punched on both sides. So then we close that up and we flip it out and over. And then this flip, which is flip number 3, this one is 7 3/4 by 5 1/4. And scored, of course, at 1/4. This is flip 3. And then we have a pocket here, which is here. And this is a short pocket, but that's because I have the insert for it is a booklet. So here's my inserts, and this insert, I've got, you know me, I got all my pages ready to go. And then this booklet will go fold in half and then slip right in here like so. So to keep it from being really, really thick, I made a short pocket. And the short pocket is 7 by 1 3/4. Seven by 1 3/4. And then the booklet, it's just a bifold. It is 8 1/2 by 5 3/4. Well, on the booklet, I use the Martha Stewart corner punch, which is this one here. And I just corner punched each corner. I think that turned out really cute. I love it. If you're going to do that, wait till you get your paper on. Me, you don't have to be like me. Wait till you get your paper on, because I'm going to have to repunch it all over again. Alright, so that's this here. This is page 11. So let's get to decorating page 11. Get my little pencil out the way. The booklet. Let's see here. This is for here. I just need these two pieces. These two I cut out for the booklet. We're going to go with this page here. Let's see. Yes, okay, so I have I have this for this one, so that goes on the inside along with the booklet. Excuse me. And I have this one to go on top here, so that goes there while we're working. And then I have these for this one here. Let's see, I have the girl, and then here she is. Okay, that's not for there. That's not for there. That is for there. And that is for there. Okay, so that goes with this piece here. Then I have this little piece. This is the fun part. This little piece goes onto here. I think, yeah, this goes here. And then there should be another one, but it looks like I might have to. Unless this goes down the middle here. Okay, this goes down the middle here. So I still have to do these pieces here, which is just fine with me. And then I have this one for the front, and then this one for the inside cover here. All right, let's get her started. Now that I have you all confused, you should be able to get this in no time. Okay. I want to get it right up to the edge. There we go. Nice. Okay, then we'll open this up. We will remove that. Let me get my little pokey tool. Get the backing off of this tape here. And we'll put this one on the inside. This is a hat on a stick. Just in case you guys were wondering what it was. Because at first, when I first saw it, I thought it was a bra that was upside down. And I thought, that's kind of weird. Why would they have an upside down bra for paper? Oh, that's just me. There we go. Very pretty. Now, I'm going to get these two done on this side. Excuse me. And we have We want our girl on the top. Let's get this off here. Yep. I'll probably have to re-punch the corners on this, but again, you know, don't follow everything I do. Make sure to punch it after you put your paper on. That way you don't have to re-punch it like me. There we go. That's pretty. And then we'll get this one off. Little People's School is letting out now. Okay, I want to work with the score line, so I gotta be careful. Alright. Now I can come back in with my punch. I'm going to put this all the way through. Voila. It didn't punch. Let's try it again. Lay it down. There we go. I heard it that time. Put this one in. Okay. Oh, catch that. All right. Now we've got this covered and this covered. I have my piece that goes down the center here. Voila. Looks good. And I know I may have cut these. See, I cut these to fit in here, but they're just too long. So I am going to have to cut them down, which is fine. That is a-okay. I just have to clear off a little room here. All right. So I want to cut so that I still have that hat right here. So I'm just going to cut a little. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that is going to work. So I'm going to take that off and spread a little glue because I want this to go in easy. I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. The boys and the girls have had their howl and they got their howl on. Yay. Alright, we are on this side here, putting in our cover piece that will go behind our edging. And we have to put glue on here so that we don't accidentally stick before we're ready to lay it down completely. We want to get it in here and be able to maneuver it a little bit. Get it just right for how we want it. Just like that. Really nice. Press it down inside here. Oop, got lots of glue there. Okay. Now that tag is going to be really pretty in there. And when you take the tag out, it's still going to be pretty. Alright, so that's this side. And then we move on to this side. We have this piece here. Take the backing off of this magnet. I want to be careful around my score line. Voila. Yay. Okay, and then I have a piece cut out for our little pocket. And that's this one here. Nice. And then I have this piece for right in here. Got glue everywhere. Let's see here. So I'm going to need a little bit of glue here so I don't get it all messed up and stuck before I'm ready to actually stick it. That would be our mail lady. She rings our doorbell when she has packages for us, which is really nice because they don't have to do that. Voila. I got glue everywhere that time. Alright. And before we head on to this, I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Quick little break there. So we have, put this over here, our completed page 11. This is the tag, and when you pull it out, you see these pretties there. Flip it over, you have that there. So the tag turned out really pretty. And then we have our bifold booklet, which is this here, and I think that turned out really pretty. Now let's move on to page 12. Okay, so page 12 is a little different. I just kind of came up with this in my head, as I do most everything. I have my papers ready for it. These are the page 12. So I have a what is this called again? A brad. This big brass brad, which is, I punched a hole in all of my pages, including this, and it's going to, when you open it, you can fan it out like so. So I thought, hey, pretty cute. Then I remembered, hey, you're going to have to repunch it all because you got to put your paper on. So let's put our paper on. That's how it goes, guys. At least this time I didn't trim it out before putting the paper on. So that's a good thing. And these papers are cut real small. Let me flip it over. See, punching out that hole was a big boo-boo. Got those down. And I do want to make corners on here. You can see my little corner punch in action. And let's go ahead, put our corner in. Let's try that again with our corner. Oh, why it's not working now? Maybe these are not pulled all the way out. And you can punch this as many times as you want. But after a while, you will need a new sheet of paper. So, all right, let's see. Yay, it finally worked. Okay. Okay. We like it when things work. Okay. I think I have a little ghost in here. So there's number one. And I have my little mini trash can that I put all my papers in for a recycle. And we work on page number 2. So there's 4 in here altogether. Okay. I had a lot more, but it was so heavy, so I had to take some off because it's just way too heavy. Oh no. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's all right. Sometimes that happens, but we can fix it. It won't even be a problem once we get our corners punched. It'll look like I did it on purpose. Okay. There we go. And we're off to our next one. And flip that over. We got our next one. Flip that over. There we go. Just stuck it to the table. And then we're going to punch these corners. It has been so hot here, guys. I think we made it to like 80 today. And if you know New Mexico weather, 80 feels like a good 90. It's because we have dry heat, we have no moisture. We're not surrounded by lakes or water. We do have nice mountains, but it is still can be very hot in the dry heat. Okay, it's our last page to hole punch and to put our corner punch on. Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna clean that out. Clean this up. Now we want to put our background paper on. Move those out the way. And work with our score line here. There we go. Perfect. Now we have to get out our punch so that we can punch it all in one fell swoop. And I'm going to use my crocodile, and this one is I don't know the name of it. It's just a crocodile, but you can hole punch very thick paper. You can also put on embellishments like these little embellishments. Really cute. Alright, so I want the pink on top. I want it facing this way. I want this one like this, and this one like that. So that's how I want them. And see, they're nice and proportioned properly. And then I want to take them and put them right up to the edge here. And then I'm going to use this hole puncher, that one right there, to punch a hole. I think I want to do it right. I'm trying not to put my head in here. Let me stand it up. Okay. First of all, let's use this in here. Yeah. Yeah. So now I got that punched. I'm gonna unhook it. There we go. I have this brass brad. I'm gonna put down just like so. Then spread it apart here. And then this is what you have for your pages. And you can swing them around like so. And then when you're while you're swinging them around, You could pull them all the way out to the side here and turn your book over, and you'll have all these pages back here. So I thought that was pretty cool. And we'll leave that like so. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. This was page 11 and 12. Look out for 13 and 14. It's coming soon. Have a great one. Bye.